Hello and welcome back. This is Easy English Stories. I'm really glad you're here today. In this episode, I will speak slowly. I will use clear, simple English. I will repeat ideas in different ways so you can listen, repeat, and practice speaking with me. Today, we are going to talk about something very simple but very powerful. We are going to talk about your day, not someone else's life, not history, not news, not difficult topics, just your day. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been asked in English, "So, what did you do today?" It's a very easy question. You lived your day. You know exactly what happened. But many learners freeze. They stop, they think too much, they start translating in their head, and suddenly, English feels hard again. This episode will help you change that. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to talk about your day in English using clear, natural, full sentences. Not just one sentence. Not just I work or I eat, but real ideas. Morning, afternoon, evening. Why is this important? Because your day is real. It happens every day. You don't need imagination. You don't need special vocabulary. You already know the story. You just need the English. When you talk about your day, you practice real English. English you can use with people. English you can use in conversations. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to speak. When you describe your day, something important happens. You begin to think in English. You stop translating word by word. You start using simple, complete sentences. And step by step, you feel more confident. Imagine this situation. You meet someone new, maybe a coworker, maybe a friend, maybe someone online. They ask you, "What did you do today?" If you practice this skill, you can answer calmly. You can say, "I woke up at 7, I went to work, I had coffee and answered emails. In the evening, I made dinner and watched TV." That is real communication. That is a real conversation. And you can practice this even if you are alone, even if you are shy, even if you are not in an English class. You can practice speaking English by talking about your own life. So today, we will build this skill together. Slowly, one sentence at a time. Let's start at the beginning of the day. Let's start with the morning. The morning is very important. It sets the mood for your day, and it is a perfect time to practice English. Now, I want you to listen carefully. After each sentence, pause the video if you need to, and repeat the sentence out loud. Let's begin. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Repeat after me. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30. Repeat. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30. If I sleep late, I feel tired in the morning. Repeat that. If I sleep late, I feel tired in the morning. When I wake up, I stay in bed for a few minutes. Again. When I wake up, I stay in bed for a few minutes. I think about my day and what I need to do. Repeat. I think about my day and what I need to do. Then I slowly get out of bed. Repeat. Then I slowly get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. Repeat. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. Repeat. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. Then I wash my face with cold water. Repeat slowly. Then I wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel awake. Repeat. It helps me feel awake. Sometimes I take a shower in the morning. Repeat. Sometimes I take a shower in the morning. While I shower, I listen to music or English audio. Repeat. While I shower, I listen to music or English audio. After that, I put on clean clothes. Repeat. After that, I put on clean clothes. I like to wear something comfortable. Repeat. I like to wear something comfortable. Now, let's turn this into a short story. Just listen first. In the morning, I usually wake up at 7. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. Then I get up, go to the bathroom, and brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water, and it helps me wake up. Sometimes I take a shower and listen to English. After that, I put on clean clothes and get ready for the day. Now, pause the video. Try to say this story in your own way. You don't need to copy my words. Just talk about your morning. Even 3 or 4 sentences is perfect. When you're ready, come back. In the next part, we will continue with the morning, breakfast, and leaving the house. Welcome back. Let's continue with the morning. After I get dressed, I usually go to the kitchen. Repeat after me. After I get dressed, I usually go to the kitchen. I prepare my breakfast. Repeat. I prepare my breakfast. I like to eat something simple in the morning. Repeat slowly. I like to eat something simple in the morning. Usually I eat toast, eggs, or fruit. Repeat. Usually I eat toast, eggs, or fruit. Sometimes I have cereal with milk and a banana. Repeat. Sometimes I have cereal with milk and a banana. If I have more time, I make something warm. Repeat. If I have more time, I make something warm. I like to eat slowly and enjoy my food. Repeat. I like to eat slowly and enjoy my food. In the morning, I almost always drink coffee. Repeat. In the morning, I almost always drink coffee. Sometimes I drink tea instead. Repeat. Sometimes I drink tea instead. While I eat, I check my phone. Repeat. While I eat, I check my phone. I look at messages and the time. Repeat. I look at messages and the time. Sometimes I read the news or watch a short video. Repeat. Sometimes I read the news or watch a short video. Other mornings I enjoy the quiet. Repeat. Other mornings I enjoy the quiet. I sit by the window and look outside. Repeat. I sit by the window and look outside. Now, listen to a short story about breakfast and leaving the house. In the morning, after I get dressed, I go to the kitchen. I prepare a simple breakfast and eat slowly. I usually drink coffee and check my phone. I look at the time and read my messages. When I finish eating, I clean the table and get ready to leave. Now repeat this story in your own words. You can pause the video and speak out loud. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be your English. Before I leave the house, I check my bag. Repeat. Before I leave the house, I check my bag. I make sure I have everything I need. Repeat. I make sure I have everything I need. I take my phone, my keys, and my wallet. Repeat. I take my phone, my keys, and my wallet. Sometimes I take a notebook or a water bottle. Repeat. Sometimes I take a notebook or a water bottle. Then I put on my shoes. Repeat. Then I put on my shoes. I open the door and step outside. Repeat slowly. I open the door and step outside. I start my day. Repeat. I start my day. Now, let's say the full morning routine together. Listen first. In the morning, I wake up, get dressed, and go to the kitchen. I eat breakfast and drink coffee. I check my phone and enjoy a quiet moment. Then I prepare my bag, put on my shoes, and leave the house. I am ready to start my day. Now it's your turn. Pause the video. Talk about your full morning. What time do you wake up? What do you eat? What do you do before you leave? Even 5 sentences is enough. Great job. In the next part, we will move to the afternoon. Work, study, breaks, and small daily actions. Now let's move to the afternoon. This is the middle of the day. For many people, the afternoon is busy. This is when we work, study, or take care of responsibilities. But even when you are busy, you can still practice English. You can listen. You can repeat. You can think in English for a few minutes. Let's start with some simple afternoon sentences. After lunch, I go back to work. Repeat after me. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after lunch. Repeat. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after lunch. I sit at my desk and open my laptop. Repeat. I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I check my emails. Repeat. I check my emails. I answer the important messages first. Repeat. I answer the important messages first. I usually have meetings in the afternoon. Repeat. I usually have meetings in the afternoon. Sometimes the meetings are online. Repeat. Sometimes the meetings are online. Sometimes I talk with my manager or my team. Repeat. Sometimes I talk with my manager or my team. If I work from home, I stay at my desk. Repeat. If I work from home, I stay at my desk. If I work in an office, I talk with coworkers. Repeat. If I work in an office, I talk with coworkers. I try to stay focused in the afternoon. Repeat. I try to stay focused in the afternoon. Now let's talk about breaks. In the afternoon, I usually take a short break. Repeat. In the afternoon, I usually take a short break. I stand up and stretch my body. Repeat. I stand up and stretch my body. Sometimes I make a cup of tea or coffee. Repeat. Sometimes I make a cup of tea or coffee. I drink water to stay fresh. Repeat. I drink water to stay fresh. If I have time, I go outside for a short walk. Repeat. If I have time, I go outside for a short walk. Fresh air helps me feel better. Repeat. Fresh air helps me feel better. Now let's talk about English practice in the afternoon. In the afternoon, I try to practice English. Repeat. In the afternoon, I try to practice English. Sometimes I listen to a podcast. Repeat. Sometimes I listen to a podcast. Sometimes I watch a short English video. Repeat. Sometimes I watch a short English video. I like to listen to slow, clear English. Repeat. I like to listen to slow, clear English. I repeat short sentences out loud. Repeat. I repeat short sentences out loud. This helps me speak more naturally. Repeat. This helps me speak more naturally. Now listen to a short afternoon story. After lunch, I go back to work. I check my emails and answer important messages. I have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. After the meetings, I take a short break. I drink tea and sometimes go outside for fresh air. When I have free time, I listen to English and repeat sentences. Now pause the video. Try to talk about your afternoon. You can answer these questions in your own words. What do you do after lunch? Do you work or study? Do you take breaks? Even a few sentences is great. Before the afternoon ends, I like to review my day. Repeat. Before the afternoon ends, I like to review my day. I write down what I did today. Repeat. I write down what I did today. Sometimes I write 1 new English word. Repeat. Sometimes I write 1 new English word. This helps me remember and improve. Repeat. This helps me remember and improve. You are doing great. You are speaking real English. In the next part, we will move to the evening and night, relaxing, resting, and talking about the end of the day. Now let's move to the evening. The evening is a special time. It is the time when the day slows down. It is the time to relax and reflect. I usually come home in the evening. Repeat after me. I usually come home in the evening. When I get home, I take off my shoes. Repeat. When I get home, I take off my shoes. I sit down for a few minutes and rest. Repeat. I sit down for a few minutes and rest. Sometimes I feel tired after a long day. Repeat. Sometimes I feel tired after a long day. In the evening, I like to relax. Repeat. In the evening, I like to relax. Sometimes I watch TV or listen to music. Repeat. Sometimes I watch TV or listen to music. Other evenings, I read a book or scroll on my phone. Repeat. Other evenings, I read a book or scroll on my phone. Now let's talk about dinner. In the evening, I cook dinner. Repeat. In the evening, I cook dinner. Sometimes I order food if I feel very tired. Repeat. Sometimes I order food if I feel very tired. I eat dinner at the table. Repeat. I eat dinner at the table. Sometimes I eat with my family or friends. Repeat. Sometimes I eat with my family or friends. We talk about our day and share stories. Repeat. We talk about our day and share stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. Repeat. After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes and put things away. Repeat. I wash the dishes and put things away. In the evening, I sometimes go for a short walk. Repeat. In the evening, I sometimes go for a short walk. Walking helps me relax and clear my mind. Repeat. Walking helps me relax and clear my mind. Now let's slow down and prepare for the night. Before bed, I take a shower. Repeat. Before bed, I take a shower. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Repeat. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I change into comfortable clothes. Repeat. I change into comfortable clothes. Before I sleep, I like quiet time. Repeat. Before I sleep, I like quiet time. Sometimes I read a book. Repeat. Sometimes I read a book. Sometimes I listen to calm music or an English podcast. Repeat. Sometimes I listen to calm music or an English podcast. I try not to look at my phone too much. Repeat. I try not to look at my phone too much. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. Repeat slowly. I go to bed around 10:30 or 11. Now listen to the full evening and night story. In the evening, I come home and rest for a few minutes. I relax, eat dinner, and talk with my family. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and sometimes go for a short walk. Before bed, I take a shower and enjoy quiet time. I go to sleep feeling calm and ready for a new day. Now pause the video. Try to talk about your evening and night. You don't need many sentences. Just speak slowly and clearly. Now let's do a final repeat together. Listen and repeat each sentence. Today, I talked about my day in English. Repeat. Today, I talked about my day in English. I spoke in full sentences. Repeat. I spoke in full sentences. I used simple, real English. Repeat. I used simple, real English. I am getting more confident. Repeat. I am getting more confident. I will practice again tomorrow. Repeat. I will practice again tomorrow. And now, let's finish calmly. You just described a full day in English. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. This is real progress. You are not just learning English. You are using English. Come back to this episode often. Listen again. Repeat again. Each time, add more details to your story. This is Easy English Stories. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and take care. See you next time.